Alright YouTube, welcome back to the channel. So let's get straight into this video. I want to make another topic about envy and jealousy that chosen ones get, right? So this is going to be part 3 on the video. I've already talked about how chosen ones attract jealousy. They've had envious people throughout their whole life. But I really wanted to dive deeper into the topic because this is something that a lot of people experience. A lot of people who are bright, who are chosen, right, who are gifted, have experienced this since they were really young. Like, you could have experienced this since you were like in early elementary school or something. You could have just had people hating on you for no reason, people trying to gang up on you and stuff like that. You've always had that happen because you've always had a lot of power to you, right? So being someone who's chosen, who has many spiritual gifts, who's highly gifted, you might be someone that's really intelligent, right? You might be someone that's extremely discerning. You're someone that knows a lot of things. You're someone that's really bright. It's really been because you've always been a bright person, right? And when I say bright, I don't mean like you're happy-go-lucky and like stuff like that. And like, yes, you're probably a naturally happy person, but you've always been bright, as in you're intelligent, you're aware of things, you're someone who thought outside the box, you're someone who was a free thinker, right? A free spirit. You've always been this type of person. And because you've always been this type of person, people notice it really quick. People notice it before you notice it, right? They see the potential that you have. They see the type of person that you are. They see the magnetism that you have, right? That magnetism was noticeable ever since you were younger. You've always been able to attract attention. You've been able to attract attention from groups, from individual people, from a lot of different people at a time. You've just always been this type of person. So this is why I always say, like, it goes way deeper than the superficial things, the material, right? Like your clothes, like your looks, like your money, like that and all that stuff. It goes deeper than that. You don't just get attention because of those things. Like, you might be a beautiful woman or a handsome man, but that's only at like the surface level. You've had a lot of attraction to you ever since you were young, right? Ever since you were just like a kid, you've had people from all ages want to talk to you. Like, you could have been like 6 years old. You could have had like a grown man or grown woman or something have a whole conversation with you about like a certain topic or something, and then they start to look at you weird. And this is where the weird looks came from if you're someone who's highly gifted or chosen, right? Because anytime you've ever spoken, it hits people a certain type of way. They're like, whoa, like, who is this person? Who is this child? Who's this adult, right? And that's been your life. That's why your life has been, it's pretty much been something that has attracted a lot of envy, right? Like in the Eminem song, Till I Collapse, I'm the cause of a lot of envy. That's you, and envy is a sin. So you've had a lot of people attack you with envy because envy is a nasty thing. Like, jealousy is rotten to the bones. It's like poisoning yourself, right? If you're someone who's jealous and you act on it. So you've had a lot of people with a lot of envy in their spirit try to destroy you in a way, right? They might not try to physically hurt you, but they'll try to verbally hurt you or mentally hurt you or like manipulate you or like get close to you to kind of figure out what you're doing and everything, and then to like sabotage, right? You've had a lot of like nuisances in your life, and like, you could look at these people as nuisances, but really these people all work together to kind of make your discernment even stronger, right? You became even more intelligent, even more wise, even more powerful, right? You just kept getting more discernment about the world because you're someone that kind of, like I've said in like an older video, you're someone that sees from like the outside in, right? It's like you look at the world from the outside and you see everything that's actually going on. So people could tell that you're not the same, right? They could tell that you're not the same person. Like, when you go in like a group of people, you're gonna stand out because you're someone that always stands out. It doesn't matter where you're at, it doesn't matter who you're with, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You're always gonna stand out. It's just what happens because you're someone that's naturally made to attract attention. You have this magnetism about you, and that's what gets people the most envious, right? Because people want attention. The majority of people in the world like attention. They want attention from people. But you're likely someone that didn't even like attention. You never sought it. You never looked for it. You never did the most just to get attention. You're always someone that kind of stayed to themselves and just stayed authentic to themselves, right? Like you could have been a social type of person, but you were never someone that's seeking attention to do certain things, acting a certain way, doing a certain thing. But even though you acted this way, you still somehow managed to get a lot of attention, either from people or wherever it is, in the workplace, in school, in something simple like a grocery store or something. People see these things. People see that you have this magnetism about you. They could see it and they could also feel it, right? They could also even feel magnetism, like a pull to you, so they get mad about it. They're like, why do I want to like talk to this person, but this person makes me angry at the same time, right? Their demons come out of them. It kind of like your presence just kind of exposes these things. It always exposes things and brings them to the light, right? Because you're you're of light, you're of God. So you're like a walking, pretty much giant mirror in the sun at the same time, right? When you go around people, they see themselves clearly when they speak to you. They start to see themselves, and if they hate themselves, they're going to hate you. If they love themselves, they're going to love you, right? That's why you've always had this polarity to you. Like if you're watching this video and you resonate, you've had this polarity to you, to where either somebody hated you and envied you and wanted to put you down in any way they can, or someone loved you and like supported you and helped you and wanted to speak with you and got motivated by you and stuff like that. You've always had these both of these completely polar opposites, right? So it was never neutral with you. The only time you could get away with like looking like a neutral type of person is if you avoid all eye contact, avoid speaking, try to just avoid social situations completely. But it doesn't matter, even if you do that, you're still going to get stared at. You're still going to get, someone's going to probably strike a conversation with you if you're there long enough. Someone's going to want to speak to you because you're someone that feels safe to people. You have a magnetic pull, but you also feel safe. Like if you're watching this video, you might be a guy, right? You could have had a lot of members of the opposite sex come up to you, right? Like they actually like approach you because you're somebody that feels safe. It's a spiritual thing. You've probably had them. They might have even said it to your face, like, I feel safe around you. Or like they could have been like just wanting to speak with you, and you could have looked at yourself like, hold up, I'm a whole stranger, and I got this group of, the opposite sex speaking to me, right? So like when I said this is not something that is just superficial, and this is not something to blow your head up, right? Not something to get an ego about, right? It's just what happens for you. If you're someone who's gifted, you have a light, right? You're chosen. You have a bigger purpose to you, right? People can see that. So whenever they see you, you're kind of like this hot commodity. You're kind of like this, like, people see you as like something like special. And that's just what happens, right? You might not even feel this way. You might not even like to get treated this way. You want to just get treated like a normal person. But you're not a normal person, right? And if you don't know this, and let this be your confirmation, but you're not a normal person. You've always been someone that's been different. You're someone that's had a light. You're someone that's always just shown genuine love to people. You're someone that's always had pure intentions with people. Like whenever you speak to people, you don't have any ulterior motive. You only speak to boost people up, right? If someone's down, you're going to seek to boost them back up. It's just in your nature. This is what you do because you carry the Spirit of God. You're going to have empathy, right? You're going to have confidence. You're going to have power. You're going to have a lack of fear. You might be someone that's really courageous, right? Pretty much everyone that carries the Spirit of God is going to be courageous. So you could have been someone that's gone through a lot of different things in their life, right? Like a lot of darkness, a lot of dark things, but your courage is what kept you up, right? You never cowered away and ran away. So you kept moving, passing tests, going through the fire and everything, just going through everything, not complaining, just going through a lot of suffering and everything, but you make it out every single time. Because you're someone who's a natural conqueror. You're supposed to conquer, right? Just as Christ conquered death, you're going to conquer whatever these trials are, whatever these things are happening in your life, whatever's going on, you're going to conquer it because that's what you do. That's in your nature. You're not someone that could give up, right? Because it's not in you to give up. You have this fire inside of you. You have this, you just have this deep type of strength about you, and that's what gets people like intrigued, right? So if you're watching this video and you resonate with this video, that's what makes people just question like, who is this person, right? So this is why you could be someone that's maybe like dressing bummy or something. You just have sweatpants on and a hoodie and like a beanie or something, and you feel like you look terrible, but then still you'll still get attention from a lot of different people, and you're just like, wait, what? Or like you could be in like a bad mood or something, but people could see the light that you have, and you might just see like random strangers like boost your mood up, like they'll say something randomly that's like kind of funny, that like actually makes you laugh and everything, and all of a sudden your mood is boosted, right? Because people can see that even in times where you're in darkness, even when you're in things like anger, when you're feeling stuff like that, maybe you're feeling pride, maybe you're feeling a little bit of jealousy or envy, people can see even with these emotions, they see the real you, right? They see the real person, they see the light that's in you. So you've probably never been somebody that ever lasted with these darker emotions. Like you could have had envy for 5 minutes or something. You could have had anger for 5-10 minutes. You could have had like these, and then they float away, right? It's like your spirit gets calm again. It just like calms. You go right back to God, right? And this is also another reason why people get intrigued by you, because someone that might know like what's going on in your life, they might look at you and they're like, wait, how is this person still motivated, still smiling, still happy? How does this person look like they haven't been through anything when they did this, they did that, they did this, they did that, right? It's because of who you are, and you have God in your side as well. So the things that you go through, you're going to conquer them because you have the Most High with you. So the Most High preserves you, right? With his righteous right hand, he doesn't let you fall all the way down, right? You might bend a little bit, you might go down, you might get close to breaking, but you don't break ever, right? And you've probably seen this in your life. You could get really close to your breaking point, but then all of a sudden you get boosted up. All of a sudden you're back up and everything. All of a sudden something that you think was impossible happened in your life, right? Glory be to God. But the moral of the story is, though, if you're someone who's chosen, if you're someone who's highly gifted, if you're someone that just knows they have a bigger purpose, right? You're someone that knows that they're destined for something bigger, they're destined for success, or maybe you're already on the way there. Of course, you're going to have the darker side to it, so you're going to attract a lot of envy. You're going to attract a lot of people who want to put you down, attack you. Make sure you don't know who you are. Make sure you feel bad about yourself. Make sure you have low self-esteem. Make sure you don't have any confidence. Make sure you go down into the lower emotions, right? So they'll try to get you in your anger. They'll try to get you in your pride. They'll try to hit you and make you jealous or envious and stuff. They're going to try to hit you with all these blows, all these low blows and everything. But you're someone that always sees highly. Since you carry that spirit, you see highly, right? So you don't stoop to their level. And this isn't an arrogance thing. You just know it's wrong to do these things. You're like, I'm not going to do that. It's not good, right? And like, even if you try to do it, you're going to feel convicted about it. You're going to be like, that's not it. Like, I don't do this stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you truly resonate with this video, go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and comment anything below, because I love to read the comments. And if you're not subscribed already, of course, don't forget to subscribe. God bless you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.